Welcome back. It is 6:23 on your Thursday morning. Now, last week we dug into school choice and the impact it has here in southern Colorado. Essentially, families can pick whatever school they want their kid to go to, no matter where they live. But this is causing a large number of our military families not to be able to get into their neighborhood schools. And it has to do with the timing of their moves. I sat down with Sarah Chen, a mom of three, an Air Force wife who is new to Colorado Springs and in a bind with the school system.
This is our 11th PCS in the Air Force.
As a wife to a lieutenant colonel, moving has become second nature. Right away, Sarah Chen prepared her family, packing, coordinating movers, and even purchased a home.
The day that we went under contract, I called the schools so we could start registering children.
The family spent their nest egg to live in a community they hoped to settle, and one well known for their schools. But finding a spot in those schools proved harder than one would think.
So now you have 3 kids in 3 schools.
Three schools, no bus. Yes, that's correct.
The family is just outside the bus zone for their middle schooler, meaning he bikes miles away as they walk their first grader.
There's no bus that's coming this way.
Which is a problem for their 5th grader, who got into a school 15 minutes from their home, conditional upon finding her own transportation.
By the time I get everywhere where they need to go, it's about 90 minutes for me.
That's just one way. And Sarah's family is not alone. Each year, more than 400,000 service members and their families move to a new post. It's about 1.2 million school-age kids that will move 6 to 9 times during their parents' military career, and 90% go to public schools.
Is there anything we can do to help out these military families? Because there is such a big influx in southern Colorado. Like, can you hold seats when you don't know how many families are going to be coming?
I think it's one of the hardest things being in a military community when we have people coming in and out. We often have schools where we max out on seats. And so we have people move into their neighborhood and they can't go to their neighborhood school.
A quarter of District 20 students do not live in the boundaries of D20.
We do hold seats throughout the summer, but this year in particular, we're in a predicament where the schools were already full in April and May of the year before.
And while they are guaranteed a school somewhere in their district, many of the military families, like the Chens, due to the timing of their assigned move, will not get into their neighborhood school because Colorado's open enrollment policy means their seats are already filled.
We actually take a bigger hit to our bottom line having our kids in public schools living in D20 than we have in the past living on base having the kids in private school.
And that wait list on the base was just too long to get into as well. Now in 2021, the military open enrollment in public schools became law. And this does require districts to accept inbound military families before they even have their physical move, because they can use the base as their residence. And that way they can participate in open enrollment. It is a move in the right direction. Unfortunately, most military moves happen between May and September, and that's after the open enrollment window is already closed. I also talked with District 20, Allison Cortez there, about the bus shortage. It's a nationwide problem, and she said it's really hitting us here in southern Colorado. D20 started out with 10 open positions for bus drivers. Now they're up to 13, so they are accepting applications for that right now to help with transportation.